The Oregon Ducks have completed their spring practice, with their spring game being this past Saturday. And all implications are that Anthony Brown is the starting quarterback. According to head coach Cristobal, he says, "We think Anthony is the one, but we're not going to let the QB competition die." And so that kind of gives us implications that Anthony Brown's the guy moving forward, and that it's kind of a battle for the number 2 job right now, assuming Anthony Brown continues to progress how they imagine he's going to progress. As far as relates to the spring game, Anthony Brown was 20 of 29 for 230 yards passing and a touchdown. The other quarterbacks, we had Ashford, Butterfield, and Thompson, that all had good times and good plays as well, which we're actually going to highlight here in the video. But Anthony Brown was the main guy here. A quote from Anthony Brown was, "Today was good. I wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. But it happens like that sometimes. I have things to work on, and now it's just moving on from here and learning from it and fixing the mistakes to keep progressing." So wise words from a veteran quarterback who played pretty well, but I can always find things to work on and things to improve. So we're going to dive into some film from Anthony Brown from the spring game just to see him kind of run that RPO scheme, which he did very well. We're going to see him push the ball in the middle of the field, as well as using his legs to get outside. Even though it was a spring game, he did have a play, that touchdown play, where he used his legs to escape pressure. So we're going to watch some of his film. After Anthony Brown, we're going to have about 2 clips from the other quarterbacks, from Ashford, Butterfield, and Thompson, just to highlight some of their plays, because they had good games as well, even though the competition they're playing against probably wasn't all ones. You probably had some walk-ons. You didn't have all the defenders there, but they still look good. So that quarterback room and the depth at Oregon should excite fans and encourage fans moving forward. But as of now, Anthony Brown is the guy. So let's go ahead and dive into the film. But before we do that, I just want to encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel if you like any quarterback-related content, whether it's film breakdowns like this, spring recaps, I guess is kind of more what it's like, but quarterback breakdowns, competition breakdowns, quarterback interviews. We got how we assess quarterbacks in the weight room and how that can transfer to the field. Whatever it may be, any quarterback-related content is fair game here. So enough of me talking. Let's go on and jump into the film from the spring game and highlight some of the plays from each quarterback, but mainly Anthony Brown. So here's a good RPO example of Anthony Brown running it to perfection. We're going to see the running back come here. Anthony Brown's eyes are on these 3 defenders and the linebackers. He sees they pretty much stay put. They come even closer to the line of scrimmage, and this receiver here is able to run right behind him. Anthony Brown does a great job pulling the ball, throwing it quickly, and getting a big gain on this RPO gain, something he does very well. Let's go ahead and check out this play. Backers come in, throws right behind him. Big first down there. So here's a good example of Anthony Brown using his legs to buy some time and deliver a pretty fairly easy pass, but it's because of his legs that he's able to do this, which ends up being a touchdown. We're going to see the defense is in man. If you can see down here, we have not quite press man, but about 2-ish yards off the ball. Then we have man here. Then we have the backers lined up as well. So we're going to see this backer is probably responsible for this running back next to Brown, and then somehow gets lost in the shuffle, and the running back becomes open, and Brown is able to hit him. Let's go ahead and watch it. Pocket breaks down. The linebacker is watching Brown as opposed to the running back. Just a good example of what Brown brings to the table. So here's another RPO by Brown, and running it perfectly. The receiver at the top of the screen, which we can't see right now, it's marked off, is running kind of a deeper slant with this receiver going to the out. Brown's able to make a perfect read and make a good throw as well. Something you love to see. Backer blitzes, good block, good ball over the middle, and ends up being a big play. So here's Brown going across the middle here. He's reading this kind of area. This receiver comes across, good ball across the middle, hell of a catch as well, but I get a good example of Brown showing his ability to throw it in the middle of the field. Let's go ahead and check it out. Pressure in the face, throws it right between the zone, good ball. So here's one of my favorite throws by Brown from the spring game. We're going to watch his eyes first and foremost. He's going to keep the safety in the middle of the field. It ends up being a touchdown to the left side of the field. Maybe not a touchdown, but down in the end zone. But keeps the safety in the middle of the field, gives a little pump fake to the right side, and then lays it perfectly over the DB on the go route up top here. Great ball here, but great job with his eyes as well. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is what you love to see from your veteran quarterback, though. Watch the eyes, little pump fake, comes across, great move up top, great ball putting it up as well. Good job, Anthony Brown. So here's another good example of Anthony Brown taking what the defense gives him and doing the basic simple things right. We just see some crossing routes going on here, and Brown's able to hit his guy in a shallow route that ends up being a first down. The simple things done right lead to big plays. Good job there. So here's the young freshman Thompson here, the highly touted recruit, ton of talent. We're going to see good arm strength here, good zip on the ball, and a quick release to the receiver coming over the middle. Ends up being a good first down. Let's go ahead and check out this play. Eyes downfield, stands in the pocket. Good ball. So here's Thompson again, another good ball by him. That's a good job in the pocket, letting the play develop and delivering a good ball downfield. Something you like to see from a freshman, staying in the pocket, feeling comfortable. Good ball there. So here's Ashford at quarterback now, and you're going to see he does a great job demonstrating his ability to push the ball downfield as well. It's an accurate pass downfield. We'll go ahead and check it out. But man, Oregon has several quality quarterbacks that will be on the roster. So going to watch this throw here. Good rhythm throw, hitch, pump fake, able to get rid of it. Great ball there. So here's a touchdown pass by Ashford. Does a good job in the pocket, delivering it downfield. Nice touch on the ball. Just a good example of what he brings to the table as well. And this Oregon, the depth in the Oregon quarterback room is quite impressive. One of the better ones in the country. Let's go and watch this play. Go through these progressions. Good ball to open receiver. So here's Butterfield in the game at quarterback. We're going to see a deep ball to this outside receiver here. Hits him in stride. Great ball here on a 1st and 10 from Butterfield. Able to take a shot deep. Good job. Let's go ahead and just watch the play. Small little hitch. Was able to hit him in stride. Great ball. Hell of a catch too. Here's Butterfield again. It's going to be a good ball to the outside receiver. We have a basic slant and out combo. We have this out route here, slant here, we have man. So Butterfield does a good job reading this backer, sees it's man when the backer goes in towards the out. He's able to hit the slant going in. Just a good ball by Butterfield here. Go ahead and check it out. DBs are playing off coverage as well, which helps the throw. Receiver makes guy miss. Great job there. So again, just a few highlights from the spring game from each guy, mainly Anthony Brown, but I wanted to show a few clips from the other guys as well. Again, take it with a grain of salt. It's a spring game. They're not playing against the top competition right now. I'm sure there's the defenders out, and there are, 2s in, 3s in, walk-ons, whatever it may be. But still, I thought each quarterback did some good things, and you would rather see them do good things than not, right? So again, if I'm an Oregon fan, I'm encouraged by the quarterback room and how they're going to grow and develop. But I'm super pumped for Anthony Brown being year 2 in the offense, having a grasp and being the guy moving forward right now. I think he's got a bright future, and I think the quarterbacks behind him have a bright future as well. So if you enjoyed this clip, this YouTube show, please consider subscribing, like it, comment, all that fun YouTube stuff, and we'll see you next time for our next quarterback related video.